Guys, we have a crisis on our hands right now. Luckily, this is staying in Canada, where they kind of need to learn the lesson a little bit harder than we do. But it is an absolute tragedy anyway, and I don't wish this upon anybody, ever. This dude here ended his own child and his wife at a hockey game. Just a week after, a trans mass incident took place in Canada as well. And you think this is the only one? How about another situation where a trans person slashed his kids' throats? How about that? They survived, luckily. And this is him. Michael Alice Atwood. Or however the crap. Alice Michael Joseph Atwood. It's crazy, right? Before we get started, guys, please give me a like and subscribe. I don't ask for anything else. I don't ask for... I don't advertise. I don't ask for money or anything like that. So let's jump right on in. This is crazy, okay? So this person here, quote-unquote person, I guess you could say, literally ended the lives of his own family. For what? The thing about it is look at this beautiful scenery here. Look at what this dude gets to do. Gets to drive around, go to the most beautiful places. Some waterfall or creek type area. I mean, I would prop up a can right here. I'd pop open a can, sit down, and I'd be having a beer with my best friends and my family. Sitting at a location like this. And it is not good enough for these people. The problem is I don't care who they vote for. The problem is legit. Their hormones are unbalanced and they become violent maniacs. That's what this does. This is not healthy. These people have a mental illness that can be helped, but affirming their mental illness makes them harm other people. Almost every single time.
My family. And he's dead now.
She described that shooting suspect as her father. She came out of the police department behind me here in tears after presumably being interviewed by police.
My father was a shooter.
What happened?
Shot my family. And he's dead now.
What was the reasoning? Was there a family argument?
He has mental health issues.
So yes, she goes on to describe those mental health issues a little bit more. She says that he had been struggling with mental health for quite some time. She said, quote, he was very sick.
Yeah, obviously. And we can see that. And listen to how hesitant they are to say his name.
It's a male, female. We've heard that it's a transgender person. Is that something that you have in terms of information?
So what I can say right now that we have identified the person, the suspect, by a birth name. The birth name was Robert Dorgan. We have also learned that the person does go by the name of Roberta.
See how hesitant they were to say that?
Also uses a last name of Esposito.
I mean, it's crazy, right? They don't want it to be out there. But this dude, look at this guy. Another guy. Man pretends to end passengers on a public train. This is the person here. I want you to see. This is probably one of the most sick. So this is the trans-identified dad who popped his kid's esophaguses here. And this is bad. Says literally, I stabbed a hole in her shoulder, yes, but held it until EMS arrived. Yes, I stabbed her, but I didn't slash her like that at all. I was trying to remain optimistic given my situation. That doesn't mean I haven't been remorseful. It sucks and I apologize. I'll just take my space and do my therapy. This is insane. This person should be put in a chair. They have a van that they drive around Calgary with, saying every child matters. These are sick, sick, pedophilic people. They're not good.
Good morning.
Look at how he acts.
Your favorite hobo you love to hate. I just wanted to do a check-in, let people know that I am being safe, I'm being secure.
This dude is literally the creepy clowns that take place in children's dreams. That's what this dude is.
I have taken care of my needs, and I am just chilling until I actually go for my sentencing. And yeah, I did kind of realize that we do have a highly unique opportunity here, whereas I'm someone who did something heinous and I'm on social media, whereas pretty much all the other people who do something heinous get locked in a box and blocked out from society, and they don't get to talk to them. So, like...
Yeah, of course you wouldn't. You shouldn't. Most people shouldn't. They should be just thrown in a box and put away. But you got out on bail after doing this. That's how Canada thinks now. These people should be on the streets. If they didn't murder someone, then I guess it's okay. That's crazy. He should be in prison for life right now or put in a chair. And yet, here we are.
Does it put me at risk? I'm already at risk. So whatever. Like,
That's crazy. These are the people that are supposed to be just the best of the best people according to the left. This is how they act. They have a deep, violent mental illness about them.
I guess. Yeah, sure it does. But also, I know that I'm going to do everything in my part to not hurt anyone else.
That's such BS. Because there's no way you thought you were, like what, you were just cool with it before? And this incident just changed you? Really? Yeah, sure.
In society. For sure. Like, no, I'm good. That was a horrible error and a bad decision that I made. And I shouldn't have ever done it.
That's not just a decision. That's so far beyond that. That's so far beyond a decision you made. I want you to rot. You don't need life anymore. There's nothing about you that can be rehabilitated. That's disgusting. You're a freak. You need to be out of society. That's the end of that. You don't get chances outside of that. When you go to the point where you try to end children's lives, there is no rehabilitation that should be happening right there. You just need to be removed from society permanently. This person is a walking demon.
Never will do it again. And if I could rewrite history and make it so I didn't do it, I would.
I doubt it.
That's not going to happen. So I definitely have to answer for it. And we just have to, I guess, deal with it. So what do you think? What should we do with this opportunity?
You should I could tell you exactly what you should do with this opportunity, and it will save the taxpayer a lot of money. I could tell you that, but I would be booted off YouTube, so I can't tell you that. So what I am going to suggest to you is literally... Well, actually, there's not really anything I could suggest to you. I mean, what could I suggest to this person, really? This is insane. So I'm not going to suggest it to them. I'm going to suggest it to the people of Canada. Guys, you need to make sure that your government does not cheat you out of this one. That's for sure. You need to make sure your government is held to the highest of the responsibilities that they have taken the oath for. That's what you all need to do. That's what needs to happen. Screw this guy. This is insane. I'm not calling for public action on this person, but I am calling for public action against the government that has allowed him to post bail. He needs to be put in prison for life or taking care capital punishment, one way or the other. It needs to be one of those. Guys, in Canada, I don't know how you all let your country get so bad, but you all are allowing these people to walk your streets after they have committed the most heinous act possible.
Because since we're connecting.
We're not connecting.
Anyway, that's it. That's all. Peace, love, and unicorns.
Haha, peace, love, and unicorns. Always peaceful and loving, except without the peace or the love. Unicorns aren't real, and neither is trans. So, you know, there is that, too. So, tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. We can't say anything too harsh, obviously. YouTube terms of services. I know the temptation is out there. But it is there for a good reason. We should not be doing any type of vigilante anything. We need to hold our governments responsible. And now is the time to get rid of the awful government that Canada has. Guys, you had an opportunity a couple of months ago to do so in Canada, and look at who you voted for, and now look at what's happening. Just something to think about for the entire country of Canada. Soon to be, hopefully, if we could correct Canada, the state of Canada, or maybe the territory. Maybe we'll do the territory, because we really don't want liberals having voting power from Canada. So maybe we just take over Canada and not make you all citizens yet until the Liberals are gone. Yeah, how about that? We could do that. We'll start deporting them, maybe. I don't know. Just some ideas. What do you guys think about this, though? Seriously. Because this is crazy. It has absolutely been confirmed. So disgusting. More trans violence. Alice Atwood, yeah, I mean, we kind of showed this. One of his children's esophagus was severed during the attack and now requires months on a feeding tube. This is insane. This person really genuinely is a clown of nightmares. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, guys. Sorry to bring the mood down so much, but this stuff needs to get out there. I'll see you guys here in the next one. Later.